I'm gonna go get the cat's ring.
Oh, and one without much. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly. Well, oh yes. You may call me Shell. So, ooh.
I like Shalquar. She's fun. Might as well get this just in case. Just like that, I spent all my souls.
Satisfied? I'll be around.
Yes, yes. Out of all the NPCs, she probably has the most personality.
I'm glad to see.
Not like this stick of butter over here. He's so boring. Until he goes insane. Did I already have one? That should do it,
Thanks
I think.
very much.
But if not, we'll see. I wonder what would make the most progress. Do I have a branch of Yar? Oh, I have 3. Excel World? Is that an anime as well? Recent animes that I've seen that are really good is Parasite the Maxim and Death Parade. Those are fun, except they needed to flesh out the world a little bit more in Death Parade, and they had time, but they just kind of squandered it. It's kind of weird. Excel World, that sounds interesting. I wonder what it's about.
Have you business with me? The way you're under... See that statue? Achit, hey. See that statue? Achit, hey.
Do you know what Excel World is? Yeah, I really like those both, those 2 animes. I think they should have set Parasite the Maxim, though, in the 80s when it was written. Or at least the early 90s, because some of the scenes where they have like cell phones that they use and other situations that could have been resolved with a cell phone, you know, is a little hard to watch. They use it sometimes, but not to their benefit. Not like in today's actual world where people would use technology to their benefit. Wait, what did that say? Try thrust butthole. Great.
I've been... give me... I'm fine. No.
I was actually watching a podcast about Death Parade and how that was just a project for new animators to work on. I originally dubbed Death Billiards, an OVA that supposedly is better, but I haven't looked it up. It was only supposed to be the 1 episode, but it got kickstarted.
But do you have any...
So it's no wonder that they didn't complete it in a very great manner.
When it comes to apparel. Anything at all will do. Just put it on the ground.
Yeah, when it finishes, when something good finishes and everything else is kind of just like moe stuff, it does leave a little hole in you. But there's a lot of good stuff that's come out this season. Maybe not as serious as I would have liked, but it's alright. I'm gonna make her wear the hat. Let's see now.
I have my very own. His name is... I was fast... When he set out for Drang Lake, I couldn't let him, but... I'm wrong. I
Let's
have my
see.
very own teacher. His name is... I was fast... When he set out... But...
If you like romantic comedies, Ore Monogatari is pretty good too.
What with fast...
I haven't
Oh,
kept up
dear.
with it,
I
but
shouldn't be so choosy.
I would highly
It's
recommend
hard
that,
when
just for something fun.
I have my very own teacher. His name
Yeah,
is...
really
I was
good stuff
fascinated by sorcery.
this season.
And so,
I'm really impressed because there was a little
unique,
dead
you
spot
see.
for anime for a while.
when he set out for Drang... But... I'm wrong. What? Oh... When he set out... But...
Oh, did I already go through her dialogue?
Thank you. After... But perhaps...
Okay.
What? No. Name's Ben Hart. If we shoot, I'll repay my debt. The road ahead's gonna be long. It's a truth. I swear it.
Yeah, I like when they get a decent dub cast. Sometimes, though, I can't bear to watch it. Yeah, well, there's just so many anime, Dan. You can't just stop the conversation. That's okay. You go ahead and start dinner. But you're back now, so that's what matters. Welcome. Having regulars is a good feeling. Alright, actually making some progress now. Just defeating the testicle monsters. Oh no. You raped me, did you see it? I thought he was dead. Now he is. This guy, the basilisk, will drop prism stones if you want to infuse your weapons, but it's rare drop, so just so you know. Fresh. There should be a shard over here, as long as I didn't move it. Ooh, I could go for some tea. I like iced tea better though. Hot tea doesn't soothe me like it does everyone else. I'd rather have it nice and cold, especially now it's summer. I usually go for the green tea. Black tea's good too though. I just don't like sweet tea. Like they have here in Texas, they have the sun-kissed tea. You basically make it in the sun. And I don't know if it tastes better or anything, but I don't really care for it. A lot of people swear by it. I used to think that tea was just dirty water, and that's what it is. You get leaves and you leave it in the water. It's dirty. I didn't like tea for a long time. I thought it was bleh. But I got used to it after I started having yummy teas, like matcha tea. It's an acquired taste. You're making me thirsty. Brewing and pouring a glass pitcher full of ice and Splenda. I think Splenda's sweeter than sugar, to be honest. Of course, Splenda's better for you in a lot of ways. Yeah. It's usually grandmothers or mothers that do that. My mom used to do it. My grandmothers are now, like, not into making tea anymore. They'll just buy it from the store. You gotta go with the modern day conveniences sometimes. I'll just buy tea from the store too. I won't brew it. I'm lazy. Yeah, the silly thing is sugar's just so bad for you. But I've heard things about Splenda as well. Like your body can't digest Splenda as well, so it just kind of sits and rots in your system or something. I don't know if that's true. I never really looked into it. Cornbread. I don't really like cornbread except for the kind that my grandma makes, because she sprinkles sugar on top and it really brings out the flavor of the corn. Otherwise it's just like, meh. Cornbread, I could take it or leave it sometimes. There's a movie called, what is it called? Like, it's about these two guys in prison, so I think it's like Life or something. And, there's a scene where, the main characters are eating cornbread. And there's this guy that really likes cornbread, and he goes over to the guy, leans over to him, and he's like, hey, give me some of your cornbread. And the guy's like, no, get your own cornbread, because they all love cornbread a lot. And it just really struck me as funny. That movie makes me sad and mad at the same time, because they both got sentenced to life because of a bullshit reason, and they end up just staying there. They never really get out except for, I think, the end. Don't drop soap. You gonna eat your cornbread? He's like, get your own cornbread.
Leave me be. I like it.
Oh man, that was a funny scene. And of the whole movie, that's the line that I remember the most.
I was hired to defend the kingdom. I remember a long, brutal fight, and then somebody, a game too. I don't know.
Yeah, when they're old,
Now,
and don't they see like a baseball game?
I know you may.
That's the
but
only thing I really
see
remember, and I think the movie's pretty long too, if I'm not mistaken.
If I cannot. I was at and Friside, but perhaps I was born in Firosa.
Okay.
It's a land
Take
in the
your time.
distant east. When I was born, we were already mired in prolonged conflict with eventually.
I just want this cool lion helm or whatever it is. I think it's a wolf.
Thank you.
But other people have called it a cat.
Go along and resume your journey. I cannot lie. I was at and Friside, but perhaps farewell.
They moved his
I wanna
body
tell you,
somewhere in this game, but I
it's my
don't know
silence.
where. I've seen other people play this, and you're supposed to be able to fight his body, but it's not at the end of the boss room. I don't really bother with this area until I get to the bonfire. Then I can die to backstabs all I want. I like how I only have 8 souls. What's funnier is when you only have 1.